I sort of had a vague memory of the movie, really the movie poster. Like, I was born in 1969, the year the movie came out, so I had a vague memory of that. But I went and watched it, and I was actually really surprised by, I thought it was going to be sort of a silly late 60s sort of sex comedy, but it's not. It's actually a much more serious endeavor, and that was fascinating to me. And Quincy Jones had done the score to the film, so of course that was awesome. So I thought, oh yeah, there really could be something here. When I knew Scott was involved, and I knew Jonathan from back in the day. We had mutual friends, but we'd never worked together. So I sort of jumped at the chance to kind of get in the room with both of them. I do sort of tend to rely on the book writer and the director to kind of give me a sense of like, okay, here's a moment when there should be a song, and the song should sort of be about X, Y, and Z. And then that gives me sort of a jumping off place to go from. I mean, what I'm excited about is sort of getting the thing on its feet, so to speak, like because, in a funny way, I think about sound and staging and composition. These things are all very related, so I'm excited about when all the different stations, the keyboard station and the guitar station and the drum station and where the actors are, when that's all sort of set up, it becomes easier for me to sort of understand how to work in that context. There is a lot of music in the movie, so there were some kind of clear signposts of where songs might happen. But there are also places where we're like quite true to the film, and we just leave whole chunks of dialogue in there. So like a lot of things I work on, it's really like a play with songs, and you can call it a musical if you want. And the musicians are all on stage, and we're playing throughout the show. But it's in some ways it's more like a play with songs. Both of the women in the cast I had worked with before. Jen Damiano, both with Spring Awakening and American Psycho. Anna I had worked with on another show called Noir, and I think they're both incredibly talented, amazing women, so I'm really happy they're in the show. Joél I knew from Fun Home, and thought he was fantastic in that, so I was super psyched to be working with him. And Michael, of course I know him from the Marvelous Miss Maisel, so it's really fun to do it.